Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Marcus Walden gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So digging in now, Delino DeShield. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year, 56 degrees at first pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch. Cesar Hernandez is on deck. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Hit back up the middle. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
The second baseman.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
1 ball, no strikes the count. In the air now, out to right field. On the run is Verdugo. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Pedroia shading to his right, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Cleveland nothing. Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Clevenger, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Kevin.
Pitch on the way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they finally got back into the win column with a victory last time out, but it had been a long time coming as they'd lost 8 in a row prior to that win.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. A ball and no strikes. He'll enter play right at 3:33. 1 home run and 7 driven in. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He won the Silver Slugger for shortstops last year. And in today's games, shortstops swing the bat well. And for him to walk away with that award tells you what kind of a player he is.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Carlos Santana. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And there's a base hit. The first one of the ball game for the Indians.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Jordan Luplow, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the 0-1. Mercado stands at first with 1 out. This is flared right back over the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Batting it, the catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Into the box, Roberto Perez, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes set, and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch of the at-bat. In tied at 93, ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 0-1 the count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Just hung in there on that one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Too low, 1-0. Hernandez is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty,
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. The set and the 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. 2 out, bases loaded. And another foul ball. Ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two and one after the foul ball there. Two and one, here it is. That's down into left center for a base hit, and another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Pilar's there, and that's the 3rd out. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Indians 4 and the Red Sox nothing. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Past history with Mike Clevenger, not great. He's 1 for 8.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs and a couple RBIs. A ball and a strike. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Here now is Rafael Devers. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2 gets the outside corner, strike 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail here 4-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning. Ready now, Oscar Mercado. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And now a pitch on the way.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The 1-2. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jordan Luplow. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a pop-up now. Bogaerts moving to his left. 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer.
At the plate, Bradley Zimmer. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Nope.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. One and two. Here it comes. Ground ball, foul down the left side.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here now the 2-2. He's running. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Stepping up to the plate, Roberto Perez picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. From the stretch.
Nope.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Perez is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Tribe, but they hold a 4-0 lead. So stepping in, Christian Vasquez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball 1.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Three-two pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. Bradley playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 3-0 pitch. He's up and away, but called a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Striding in for Boston, Kevin Pillar, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. 2-1 the count to Pilar.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit hard to third. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game.
That's just your classic Ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
To the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Hit in the air to center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. The relay, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Martinez begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. The 0-1 delivery. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Ready with the 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming, here it is. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Hard hit at third. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Striding in for the Indians, Mike Freeman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Mike Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Delino DeShields.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Hit out towards second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. And that one got a piece of them.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
So first and second with one man gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
So now Carlos Santana, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Striding in, Oscar Mercado. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 1-0 to third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Indians forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Tribe lead this one 5-2. In now, Michael Chavis. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
3 runs, just 2 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. And he fouls this one off. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. Turned on down the line. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Now a hard liner. Foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is on the ground to first, could be 2. To second for 1, onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time, a double play, and the inning is over. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We're through 4. It's the Indians 5 and the Red Sox 3. Ready for another shot now, Jordan Luplow. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Jordan Luplow.
On its way is pitch number 75.
1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And he misses again, 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Heading out towards shallow right. Verdugo's on the move. He's there and records the first down.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
A ball and a strike. Two and one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Devers fields it cleanly. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Catcher, number 65.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Red Sox have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
In now, Roberto Perez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
The pitch. Fastball well outside. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. The 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
3 runs, 3 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. 2-0 count, and the pitch.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3. Not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Adam Plutko takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Adam Plutko.
J.D. Martinez will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there. looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Got in the bump, just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
At the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Pitch on the way. 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. This one also hit deep to left field. Mercado is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Number 23.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mercado will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 6-5. Heath Hembree takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 37, Heath Hembree.
Standing in, Mike Freeman. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Mike Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Into the box, Delino DeShields. And a rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. And he takes ball 1. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Hernandez is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And he's safe.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his third RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
At the plate, Carlos Santana. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that is off the wall. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Standing in now, Oscar Mercado, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A man at third with one away. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 3-0 pitch. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Jordan Luplow, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Men on third with 2 down. Outside, 3-0 now. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Striding forward now is the DH, Bradley Zimmer. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ryan Brazier trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Striding in once again, Roberto Perez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The set and the 1-0. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Boy, this is getting tough to watch. How about some strikes right here?
Ready with the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
He's set. The 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
2 out, bases loaded. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Indians 8 and the Red Sox 6. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Red Sox.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. Pitch on the way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mercado comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. Into the box, Mike Freeman. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
After it is Verdugo. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Delino DeShields.
1 out now for the Indians in their 7th. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. From the stretch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Darwinzon Hernandez comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 63, Darwinzon Hernandez.
To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hernandez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2 out with the man at first. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pilar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians leave 1. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Last half of the 7th here, so striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now an 8-7 ball game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Nick Whitgren comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
At the plate now, Kevin Pilar. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No outs, nobody on. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. swing, and he pops him up. Freeman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Chasing after it is DeShields. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Comes set. The 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
2 out here and a runner at second. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Indians lead it 8-7. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carlos Santana. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Here's the 0-2. Line towards center field. Bradley is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now for Cleveland, Oscar Mercado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Now to the plate, Jordan Luplow. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. And this remains a close one. It's 8-7. Dominic Leone is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Dominic Leone.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Coming to the plate now, Michael Chavis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. The Bo Sox find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Stepping in, Rafael Devers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
This is pulled into right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vázquez.
Now at the plate, Christian Vázquez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. DeShields is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex.
Standing in, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. And this one remains tight. It's 8-7. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Roberto Perez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The third baseman, Mike Freeman.
Stepping in now, Mike Freeman, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Pops this one up. Devers is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They hold on to their slim 8-7 lead. Oliver Perez enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Digging in and looking for more, Jackie Bradley Jr. He went deep last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
In there, 0-1. Perez has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Dustin.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runners on first with one down. Drilled right back up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Digging in now, J.D. Martinez. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away. Has a look, now the pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the green monster.
The batter, number 2.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Hunter Wood is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings.
Hunter Wood.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. This is line to left. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And the Red Sox are going to walk off a winner.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Boston came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Josh Taylor earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 9 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors, they left 5 men on base.